Christy, how are we doing today here at Meadowlark?
You know, it's been a really good day. It's been an easy day, but it's been like kind of a nice flowing day.
And is this your first time here to Oregon or for Meadowlark?
Actually, it's both my first time. Like, I'm actually my first time to Oregon.
Well, welcome to the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, I know. It's like, it was weird because like I always got it built up like it was rainy and wet. Like I have friends from Oregon
if you go
and stuff.
further up north, you're
Yeah.
gonna have to like the rain, the cold.
Yeah, but it was hot here. I was like, oh, I just came from LA and stuff.
I have friends who live down in LA, and I know it can get pretty hot down there.
Oh, it gets really hot. It gets pretty desert-like. But then the thing is that this is my first time at Meadowlark too.
And I know this is not your first con in general, right?
No, it isn't.
So real quick, for those who are at home who can't be at the con, mind telling them a little bit what you do and everything?
Well, I'm an illustrator slash comic creator. So I started off drawing in comics, so I drew my own, and then I graduated to writing, so I write and draw my own comics.
And I gotta say, I love the art style for, I can't say that word.
Yeah.
But Demon, B-I-C-T-H.
Yeah, Demon B.
Demon B.
Yeah.
So what made you want to do, like, what was the concept behind Demon B?
Demon B was basically, she's a low-level demon from the 13th pit of hell where people throw their dog crap in gum wrappers. And she wants to bring the second coming of Armageddon, but the first one never happened because she's stupid. And she's based off Girls I Hate because, you know, the thing is that it's kind of a dirty little secret, but women kind of treat each other like crap. And I didn't like that. I mean, people can, but women can do it. And it's kind of like one of those mysterious things that happens.
I could, like, see, for some reason, I get pictures of, like, an animated series for some reason.
You know, a lot of people have said that. Like, and, you know, I can't talk about it, but there are things that are happening. So it's like, hopefully they will come to fruition on that.
I mean, it looks, I love the art style and everything. And so how long you said you've been doing this for again?
I've been doing this for about at least almost 10 years.
Yes, that's still a long time. So you've definitely, like, the way I see it, if you've been doing this for 10 years, you've also seen, like, I'm sure you've gone through many different art forms too.
Yeah, like, it's funny because I actually would draw pretty like this. And then, when I started drawing more demented stuff.
You're like, from like, I mean, I'll show a closer up. From like that to, do you still do this style every now and again?
Oh, this is a new drawing, so yeah.
That's really cool.
Thank you, I appreciate it, yeah.
I can imagine how long it took to draw the snake to make it look like wrapped around.
It took time.
Is that supposed to be like Eve? Because I see the apple and the snake.
Yeah, it's kind of like temptation, and the piece is called sin.
Nice.
So there you go, right?
Another question I usually ask, for those who want to get into art, like do it professionally, or even like want to come to a con and show off their work, what kind of advice would you want to give?
Well, I'd say like go to an actual con and pay attention to how people have setups. That's what I did. I also kind of looked around at the pricing of things. So you kind of have an idea like what to price it and not. So I've actually found out people generally sometimes will price their stuff way too low, and people will actually not buy it unless they jack up their own price, which is very interesting because like you do have pricing things like you can do 5, 10, like a couple bucks if people only have a couple of bucks in their wallet, but it's just very strange how that is, you know. But it's funny, and then you look at the setup, like does it present everything? And, you know, try to like leave some table for people to put their stuff on, because that's sometimes the biggest complaint that people have is that they can't put their things on the table because you're at a con, you don't really carry a bag.
Like, you're limited on table space as well, depending on how much stuff you have.
Yeah, but I found that people on the whole are very courteous about it. Like they just put it down or whatever, and then they ask first, at least for me. Yeah.
Well, I think that I should do it again. Christy, thank you.
Thank you so much.
I hope you enjoy the rest of the con.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Real quick, where can people find you if they want to stay up to date with your art, or if you go to any other conventions in the future?
Well, I am at currently horrortouriststudios.com, and I have a link tree called that. It will both forward to my link tree, and right now I'm running a Kickstarter till the 26th to publish the fifth book of Demon Bitch called Pen 15 here. And then I'm actually doing Demon B meets Mr. F Word, which is honest to God kids book.
Honest to God's kid book. Just ignore the name of the title.
Yeah, but you know it teaches like valuable things to kids, so that was kind of cool.
I've noticed that, especially with like even like kids media, it teaches like for example Bluey. Adults are more into it than kids.
Yeah.
Well, again, thank you, and I hope you enjoy. Is the timer still going down on it? Okay. So. Sucker, you've been busy today.
I've been so busy. I'm very, well, first off, like, this is my first anime convention, but it's always nice to know that I'm busy because otherwise I'm dead in the consciousness of people, you know?
And I kept on walking by your booth, like you were getting a lot of traction today.
I thank God. Some people are just like, what the hell's the matter with you?
So real quick, for those who may not know you, mind telling those at home what you do and how long you've been doing it for?
So my name is Rakam Sakura. I'm from season 12 of RuPaul's Drag Race. I am a professional drag queen as well as like I have background in illustration and stuff. But mostly what I do is I go around and I'm a performer, a visual artist. I make a lot of my outfits and I'm a huge weeaboo. So I perform a lot of anime stuff.
And I love the hair.
Thank you so much.
The outfit just ties it all together.
Well, I had to be, so my whole persona with this character is like, my name is Sakura and I want to be the main character in my life. So what do main characters have? Colored hair. So,
I mean, you can always tell in anime which one's the main character.
Absolutely. You're like, is it the girl with blue hair or the girl with black hair?
So what kind of advice would you want to give to someone who wants to do what you do?
So my advice to you, especially if you're in like the cosplay scene or in the nerd scene, is if you've already dabbled in cosplay, go out to a local gay club, drag club, see a drag show in your cosplay and do your makeup just a little bit bigger. Maybe like practice your makeup at home and then go out and do it. Because that's actually how I got started. I went out in cosplay drag to a show and the people over there were like, oh my God, you're so cute. Did you want to audition for our show? And that's how I got started.
Well, you answered my question of like how long you've been into it and everything.
Oh, I've been doing it for about 8 years now.
That's a long time.
I know. I never thought I would get to 8 years. I was like, I'm gonna do 6 years and then jump in front of traffic.
And it keeps on going.
Yeah, it's hopefully it stops one day where I have like another career where like I don't have to necessarily rely on my beauty. Or I keep doing it until I turn into a mummy. Who knows?
Well, I think that should do it again. Sakura, thank you. I hope you enjoy the rest of the con.
Thank you. Thank you.
With Cybergirl, Harajuku fashion designer at Komori Con. How are we doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking.
Oh, you're very welcome. So is this your first time here for an Oregon convention or just Oregon in general?
Yes, this is my first time in Oregon and first time at KomoriCon, and I'm having such a great time. Honestly, like so far, I feel like this is my favorite convention that I've been to. But don't tell anyone else that.
So for those who aren't at the convention at home, mind telling them what you do and everything?
So I am a Harajuku fashion YouTuber, so I make videos on different Harajuku fashion styles and alternative fashion and just colorful things in general. And I'm also a fashion designer for my own colorful brand, Candy Trap.
Candy Trap?
Yes, Candy Trap is the brand.
Nice. So I'm not really familiar. What is the style of Harajuku? I'm not familiar with that.
So Harajuku fashion is basically styles that were born in Harajuku, Japan. Harajuku is located in Shibuya, Tokyo, which is in Japan, and a lot of the styles is very like just fun. It's, you know, people expressing themselves in I guess my outfit today can be sort of an example of a type of decor. No, Harajuku fashion style. But there's many different kinds of styles. It's not just all colorful. It's pretty much anything you want it to be. But the specific style that I'm wearing today is called Decora.
So what made you want to get into fashion designing?
So I have loved fashion since I was very little. But for Harajuku fashion specifically in elementary school, so after school I would like go to the library like every day because I love to read and look through all of the books and the manga and everything. And while I was looking through the manga section, like just all the Japanese books, I found Fruits Magazine. And Fruits Magazine is a magazine from like, well, it started around the 90s, where this photographer would take pictures of the kids in Harajuku and like their personal style, and it's just really cool, and it inspired me so much. And over the years, my like love for Harajuku fashion just grew and grew and grew. Looked up pictures like on Tumblr and stuff, and yeah, here I am today.
And you said so you've been doing this since you were a kid. What is it like? What kind of impact has this kind of stuff been on you? What's it been like?
It has been incredible. So I like when I was a kid and younger, like still living with my parents, I wasn't able to like dress like this. It was sort of just like I would look at pictures online and sort of like dream of getting to wear it, but actually getting to wear it. So I wasn't able to start wearing it until I moved out of my parents once I got older. And I also had my son, and it was after having him that I got like the confidence to like do what I wanted to do. And one of those things was dressing up in like Harajuku fashion, and definitely I feel like it has changed my life so much. It just wow, it's insane. And I just like being able to feel like you're able to wear what you want to. It's just so empowering. And yeah, just discovering the style and actually wearing it, like I feel so much more like me. So I'm very, very happy.
So good. So last question, any advice you want to give to someone who may want to get into fashion designing?
Fashion designing, I would say YouTube.
It's a good tutorial for stuff I've noticed in past few years.
Yeah, no, like it's so many good resources online. I know people say like, oh, go to fashion school or go to college. Okay, I don't want to be like, oh, you don't need to go to college, but I feel like there's just the internet has so many amazing resources that you can look up. You know, you can find people that inspire you and also, you know, help you sort of figure out exactly what kind of fashion that you are into and what you want to make. So yeah.
That's true. Again, Cyber, thank you.
Thank you
And
so
I hope
much.
you enjoy the rest of the con, and I hope you have a good time too.
I'm already having such a good time. So
And again, I love the outfit.
thank you.